Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Phillips Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His team playing well, off to a good start at 5-2. The other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Denver. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Here we have a guy that just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. It's going to be a hard group to beat.
Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll step up and run this. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
3rd and long.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Dak facing 3rd and long. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time, and they are led by their veteran. It's Kirk Cousins.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. It might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The shotgun. It's Cousins. This one is caught by Turkey. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up a 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On the return, it's Hill. And he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. He's put together some kind of campaign. currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. Play fake. Prescott. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Now to give to Davis. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Cowboys first
Play action. Here's Dak. This one complete to Hill. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
At the Broncos 39-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Broncos offense ready for their second possession. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now
Play action now. It's Cousins. And the pressure's too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
And the Cowboys.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Now Prescott. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's down. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Dak. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
They'll throw again. Dak. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. He takes off. And a nice run of close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
It's a gain of 8.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Prescott now. Taking off and trying to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
ground. It's Davis. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. He'll go again with Davis. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's taken down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, we're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal, Dallas.
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It's a loss.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return. 2-0 is indeed the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. Now from the 7, it's second and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. That one, take it in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 9, Broncos 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. Cousins. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 50 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on first down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
And the Broncos first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The Cowboys 7-yard line.
They'll run with Algier. And he's into the end zone. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close. only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Cowboys offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Now Davis. And he'll pick up 2, out to the 27. They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw is Prescott. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
23 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
On the ground, this is Davis. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Prescott. Over the middle, that's Komet. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down mark. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
A run now on 2nd down. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
3 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. He's taken down the just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10.
Throwing his Cousins. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. K.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koromo. He's aimed to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
He was covered by Rainier Elon.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. The right side to Olave. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Chris Olave. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short. makes it. A game there of 20. First down, Cowboys.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Again, Prescott to the air. Out wide, that's to Davis. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Prescott again. He got his man. It's Hill. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. That time they got the standout tackle, Trent Williams. On 3rd down, Prescott. He's going to air this out for Davis. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Cowboys will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back at her. They'll start out first down and 10. They go play action with Cousins. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The shotgun. It's Cousins. This one is caught by Turpin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll try the jet sweep. Here comes Brown. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Cousins to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. Broncos will cut it to a 2-point lead.
16. Broncos 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
A gain of 14.
Here's Davis. And they'll manage to pick up about 4. Jonathan Jones in on the tackle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Second and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
And the Cowboy first down.
Prescott on first down. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. And the Broncos have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think a lot of people, Mike, when they see a screenplay develop, they just take the completion for granted. And typically it is. But then you get a defender, somebody like this, who just anticipates it. They see it from the start, and they're able to perfectly time their jump, step in front of the throw, and come away with the interception.
The Broncos offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Cousins. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Cousins. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw is Cousins. He's got that complete to Turpin. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Begins with a run. He's fighting to get that a 2nd and 12. Throwing now, Cousins. Over the flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Cousins gonna throw. He's got his tight end killed. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Arterius Washington bringing him down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A 2-yard loss on the play.
Cousins at the gun on 3rd down. He gets this one complete to Pittman. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Broncos.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. He'll look deep for Pittman. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down. His show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing his Cousins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So,
And this is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Run here with Davis. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for Cowboys.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Ron Payne there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, here's Dak. That'll be caught by the running back, Davis. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run. It's Davis.
Davis, the ball carrier. He was taken
well, a field goal try at least gives you a chance to take the lead. I think at this stage, early in the 2nd half, Mike, if I'm this coach, I think I'm thinking long and hard. Do I have a play I love? If I do, let's be aggressive and extend this possession and hopefully come away with 6.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And the Cowboys.
Davis. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Brooks is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point try.
The Cowboys.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
A dangerous Nico Hartman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 36-yard line.
Play action now. It's Cousins. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Their own 26.
The Cowboys offense and their running back Ray Davis getting ready to roll. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Now a give to Davis. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's down. That's caught by Hill. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for the Cowboys.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
On the handoff, it's Davis. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Hill brought in motion. On 2nd down, it's down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man after Robin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a
1st and 10.
5 yards on the play. And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run it with Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They get the veteran Trent Williams. 2nd down, Prescott. To the left side, he's got Komet. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Prescott. will be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The shotgun. It's Cousins. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Henry Toronto.
Now Prescott. Cross right side to the tight end commit. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for Cowboys. 1st down. A gain of 11.
On the ground, it's Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Here's 1st and 10. This is Davis. Finding space at the 15. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
15 more yards. That's another. Cowboys, 1st down.
He'll go again with Davis. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Broncos' 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This one on target to Olave. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Prescott. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Nevis, good on the extra point. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Cousins. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is brought in. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
That's good for Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down. Cousins. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Cousins. Trying the left side and caught by Penny. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They go play action with Cousins. This throw left side caught by Kittle.
Number 85, George Kittle. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Now Cousins on the bootleg. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will score. Game on. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown Broncos. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
This kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 29, Broncos 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Ray Davis, getting ready to roll. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Prescott now. Throw on the run is complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Davis. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Second and 5. In motion goes Likely. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They'll run with Brooks. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Down and goal to go.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a fourth and goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. A first down throw for Cousins. Firing right side, brought in by have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's first and 10. Throwing his Cousins. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Johnson on the coverage.
Cousins. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Cousins to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Cousins. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Monte Turpin. Touchdown, Denver.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them at the end zone.
They're trying to pick this up with a run. And he is going to get into the end zone. The two-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for two. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
The Cowboys offense and their running back Ray Davis getting ready to roll. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Dak's going to throw it here on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Left side into the hands of Olave. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Cowboys.
They'll run. Not much happening there. Just a short game. It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick to the ground. And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
That's another Cowboys first down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to win the game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.